Hello, my fellow Cancers. This is Chevy from Cosmic Conversations with Chevy. I'm a tarot card reader, and this is going to be your general love reading for the week of December 18th, in which actually this is going to be your last love reading for the year, as I'll be back in 2 weeks, which is January 1st, to provide new love messages for 2023. So if you are involved with a Cancer, keep in mind that the message will be reversed as you're considered a cross watcher. So welcome in, cross watchers. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to also pull cards for your person, Cancer, in which I will be able to clarify everything in real time. So I'll be doing some shuffling towards the end of this video. Now, if you are interested in a more private reading, the information to book me is down below in the description box. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel since I already have you here, and especially if this reading resonates with you, Cancers. Okay, so we are looking at the overall energy for you. The overall energy for me as well, because I am a Cancer as well. But the overall energy, you do have the trust card. The middle card talks about having space between you and your person, in which I'll go into detail more. I just want to give you just an overview of the energy of this reading. And then you have the time card, which talks about divine timing. You have the two of cups, which is double water energy. Some of you could be involved with a fellow water sign, another Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio. Someone can have water in their chart. Then you have the Eight of Cups. Ooh, she looks like she is tired, okay? Then you have the Queen of Swords. Whew. And you can tell by the Queen of Swords energy, she has definitely turned into a ice queen. Very cold, possibly calculated, possibly turned off to her emotions. But overall, what I am looking at, the energy of these cards feels like some of you Cancers are tired. Some of you Cancers are exhausted from this relationship. Some of you Cancers want to be able to reconnect and possibly like build this relationship to grow, or some of you are possibly it's coming to an end for you. Well, let's go ahead and dive into your reading. So the first card that we have is the Trust card. The Trust card says transformation occurs through acceptance. So once you've accepted your current situation, it will automatically transform. Automatically transform. It could automatically transform to grow. This relationship could automatically transform for you all to possibly grow apart. But once you come to the acceptance of what the current status of their relationship is, and this current status could have been something that could have been building up over the months, over the years, but now you're getting to a point that once you understand and accept this current situation, you would be able to move forward with clarity as to what needs to happen. And then with this Two of Cups, this is true love, this is partnership, this is a balance exchange. This is someone who you possibly want to grow old with, or you and this person could have been together for a long time. Some of you could be married, some of you could be engaged, but this is someone that makes you happy, someone who you feel like there is definitely balance and there's romance within this connection. But this card can also signify that there is possibly some communication barriers that could be happening within this relationship. And it's like, when it comes down to a partnership, you look at these two people, they look very happy. And it's like they look very much in love, like it's just like their first date. And it's like when you think about a partnership cannot work if communication isn't open. So if you or your person could have possibly shut down, I feel like spending some time contemplating as to what is happening with the relationship, what's taking place, wanting to see exactly who's going to take action to move forward, who's going to be the bigger person. But it feels like there is some type of possible communication barrier. And so if this is your partner that's having problems communicating, it's time to have a difficult conversation to try to figure out what's the next move, what is going to happen, because it looks like with this Two of Cups, you do want a solid foundation. You want a solid relationship. However, it's just a need for you all to be able to talk. So maybe scheduling a time to talk, to go out, maybe to have conversation over coffee, over dinner. But communication could be a minor issue within your relationship. And then the next cards that we have, it says it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone, Cancers. Instead of placing your focus on another, now it's time for you to give to yourself. Spending time away from your partner. So some of you could possibly be in separation. If not in separation physically, it could be mentally, emotionally, but you're taking a step back from your partner. And you can see with the Eight of Cups, this is someone who's emotionally possibly checked out. As you can look, if you look behind her, there's a moving truck, there's some boxes packed, but she hasn't left yet. Maybe there's a need for you to walk away. Like the card says, it talks about space, taking a step back from your person. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be permanent. Maybe someone is thinking about relocating out of the home, taking some space with the relationship, putting it on hold. But this is someone who's kind of a little bit exhausted. This is someone who's had a turning point. This is someone who's thinking about walking away because the boxes are packed, the moving truck is out front. And it's like this person is contemplating their next move. And so with this card, I feel that more than likely now is like not the time to be delusional about this situation, delusional about the conversations, delusional about the relationship. Like I said, with the first card is telling you once you accept the situation as it is, then you're able to transform. But it's like you know that this is not the time to feel stuck. You don't know, you no longer want to feel stuck if you were feeling stuck in this connection. And it's like maybe it's time for you and your person to do some soul searching separately just to see if you guys can come back and be on the same page. Sometimes couples can either grow together or they grow apart. So it's like some space as perspective is definitely needed with you and your romantic partner, just so that way you guys can see whether or not this relationship is still worth working towards or just possibly separating. Because now you have the time card, which is all the way to the right-hand side. It says you are trying too hard. It's time for you to give this situation some time. But looking at this Queen of Swords that's right underneath it, I feel like some of you all have gave it some time. Maybe you were trying too hard in the past, and now you've possibly just decided to give it time and take a step back. Some of you are cutting the cords with your relationship. Some of you are freeing yourself mentally, emotionally. You've turned into this Ice Queen. You no longer want to invest a lot of emotions and a mental, like, there's not a lot of mental activity or emotional activity is what I'm picking up from looking at these cards and doing this reading. It just feels like someone has definitely checked out, and this could be you, Cancer. Take it how it resonates. But it's like someone wants to be able to heal and move forward, or just really get some space from their partner. They want to be free. It's like I'm hearing liberation, breaking some chains, cutting the cord, finding out exactly like what your options are. It may not be a new relationship, but just wanting to be able to have a breather, or just to see if your person cares enough to work towards rebuilding this relationship. But I feel like someone definitely has checked out, and it's like you're trying to find, or you or your person is just trying to find a way for the scale to be balanced, or like wanting to see exactly what's the possibilities of this relationship. So let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead, Cancers. Let's dive into your person. Let's see how your person is feeling about you. So how is Cancer's person feeling towards them? How does Cancer's person feel about them? Okay, the first card that came out is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands with the Two of Cups. Like the Two of Wands is telling me someone could be thinking about their future. Like your person is feeling like they're thinking about their future. You are possibly thinking about the future of this relationship, not really sure of what is going to happen, what the outcome is. Someone could have been talking about moving out. Two of Wands deals with travel. This deals with moving. Someone trying to figure out exactly what their next step is, and your person could possibly be picking up this energy, or you possibly told your person, Cancer, that you're worried about the future of this relationship, that you're thinking about possibly relocating, you're thinking about moving, or your person could be thinking about moving, but moving or separating in the home could have been discussed with you and your person. How does Cancer's person feel about that? Okay. does Cancer's person feel about that? All right, one card fell down. I am sorry. Excuse me. Oh, no. Okay, now the next card is the Three of Swords. This is a heartbreak, a separation, someone who's frustrated. Look at the energy of this person on the card. It's right in front of, like, underneath the broken heart. They feel bound. They feel frustrated. They're screaming. They're tired of their heart being broken, tired of it being crushed over and over. So your person could be feeling this energy like they are just very frustrated, possibly seeing you frustrated. Someone is emotionally just like really at their wits' end when it comes down to this connection. There could have been a separation, talks of separation, talks of divorce. But the Three of Swords comes when there is possibly like a repetitive cycle that's happening in a relationship, and both parties are tired of the heartbreak. They're tired of the crying. They're tired of the disappointments. And then the next card you have is the Nine of Swords. So there is a lot of mental, I feel like mental confusion, stress, anxiety that could be happening right now. Your person is feeling stressed about your situation. They've heard what you've said. They heard your cries. They're possibly just really, really overwhelmed with the thinking. There's fear. There's confusion. Possibly having nightmares of the thought of you leaving them. They could just be so worried right now, Cancer. So it looks like there's a lot of mental conflict that's happening between you and your person. In some type of separation, someone has definitely cut off like their emotions. They're no longer wearing their heart on their sleeves. They're thinking more logically. Like, is this going to work out? Let me just kind of weigh the pros and the cons. Someone has definitely pulled out a piece of paper and weighed the pros and the cons when it comes down to this relationship. They're thinking completely logically. No more emotions, no more caring, no more crying, no more heartbreak. So this could be you or your person, but overall this is Cancer's reading. So this is going to be the overall general energy of you, Cancer, and then also your person somewhere, somehow in this connection within this reading. This is how you and your person are feeling. All right, Cancer. So now if you would like to get a more detailed reading so that way I can dive into you and your person's personal energy, definitely make sure that you click the link to subscribe, or not to subscribe, to click the link to book an appointment with me, and that way you can get a private love reading. But thank you for watching, Cancers. I will see you next year. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye, Cancers.